Today I will be talking about getting Epic jobs without a college degree, meaning a bachelor's degree. This video came to be because of a subscriber that commented on one of my videos. He was asking how one can land an Epic role without a bachelor's degree, and what I told him was that it would be best to apply for Epic credential trainer jobs. And I found one here for VHC Health, located in Northern Virginia. And although they prefer a bachelor's degree, they still hire people that don't have degrees. So if you read here on the qualifications section, it says people who do not hold degrees may qualify if they have achieved applicable certifications and or requisite work experience in training or healthcare. A 2-year degree in healthcare field or equivalent level college courses in healthcare with appropriate experience may also be acceptable with supplemented corresponding experience. So, what this is saying is that if you don't have a college degree, then your experience in training or healthcare, meaning that if you work, it can be any kind of job in healthcare or training like a teacher. If you've been a teacher or you work in healthcare, you can still apply for these roles and you have the opportunity or the chance to getting hired for this role. What does help is actually enrolling in college. So even though you don't have your degree, just enrolling in college and taking a few courses helps them. Actually helps you since Epic or being a trainer obviously entails in like teaching others, and what's the best way of being a teacher is being a student. So if you're taking education seriously, meaning like you're paying for courses in college or even certifications that I mentioned here. So if you have any certifications, I guess one that would qualify would be like any healthcare certifications. I know there's a couple certifications I can list. I don't remember off the top of my head. By AHIMA, the organization AHIMA, that you can look into. These are the certifications I was talking about that I know of from the top of my head. So if you're a coder, this is self-study entry-level coding certification. These are people that code in they do medical coding, medical billing, and things like that. Codes. See, look, eligibility requirements here. Candidates must have a high school diploma or equivalent to sit for the CCA examination. While not required, at least one of the following is recommended. So this is recommended. So they have courses that they sell to within this webpage to get you ready for the certification. So you take a test and it's right here. It's non-member price, member price. So there's also the CCS certification. I believe this one, or complete courses. This also, you don't need a college degree, although it is recommended. And I've also know of the RHIT, which is a Registered Health Information Technician. I've looked into this prior to joining Epic, and I've actually wanted to apply for one of these certifications. Alright, and the eligibility requirements. So this one's a bit higher, so you need an associate degree level. But if you like Epic or things like that in that nature, I would recommend to take these. Even if if you don't become an Epic analyst, these roles are pretty interesting and will definitely help you get closer to becoming an Epic analyst. The one that I wanted to take was this one, Certified Health Data Analyst. So if you're into SQL, Excel, things like that, and data analysis. Actually, this is a pretty great certification, although you do need a bachelor's degree to sit for the examination. Yeah, so that was probably into a tantrum here, but yeah, look into these. This is not the only organization that offers these coding, um, like coding roles. But yeah, so if you have those certifications, you're more likely to get these jobs, even though you don't have a college degree. It just shows that you're very interested in in healthcare, and you're serious about this, right? So that's the kind of people they want. They want people that love learning, which you have to do as an Epic trainer or an Epic analyst. Like that's a number one thing that they're looking for, someone that loves to learn. Um, so like even now on my off time, I still look into Epic and learn on my own, even if it's on my own time. That's really valuable for them. It just shows how passionate you are about you know understanding the material and teaching others for this role, or to help you build new workflows or new features in Epic. But yeah, so don't lose hope if you don't have. Just a little recap. Don't lose hope if you don't have a college degree or four-year degree. But what I do recommend is you enroll in some courses in college, and just to show on paper that you're willing to learn new things, even if it costs money. Obviously, college is not free for most of us. But yeah, so this would be the the first step, to become an Epic analyst. I would recommend you become an Epic credential trainer first. I actually was a Epic credential trainer before I began my Epic analyst role, and I did this for about 6 months at an organization that was converting or transferring into Epic from Allscript, which is another EHR. So I was training staff on, if I remember correctly, it was on ambulatory, which is like their nursing workflows. Even though I had no prior experience in nursing, I was also teaching Willow, which is their what is it called? Their pharmacy module, and there's one more that I forget. Uh, and if you like me, if you didn't ever like had experience with those things, the master trainer, the Epic, I forget the name, but the trainer above you, the one that has all the knowledge, would actually teach you these workflows, and you get credentialed, right? That's what they call it, is when you take a class taught by the master trainer. You learn the workflows, right? You're able to teach it, and then you pass a quiz at the end, and then you become credentialed. Um, so I was doing that for about 6 months, and honestly, it was lots of fun. Of course, it was hard initially, since I wasn't a nurse by trade, or I'd never worked in a pharmacy, but it's honestly very easy to learn if you have a good teacher, and honestly, that opens lots of doors. If you're really good as a trainer, uh, then your master trainer might recommend you for like analyst roles, which is what happened to me. They noticed that I took this seriously, and I was really passionate about Epic, and one of the other managers for another team, which was um, for like the scheduling team, they reached out to me to take the Sphinx test, which was a test that Epic analysts usually take prior to getting hired, and I actually bombed that test. So I didn't pass that test, and that's the reason why I wasn't hired as an Epic analyst at that organization. And which is another thing that I want to mention is, if you have taken the Sphinx before and you failed it, it doesn't mean you're not a great analyst or you can't be an analyst. I recommend you to still keep applying for analyst jobs, because That test, honestly, has nothing to do with uh, how well you can build things or how well you understand databases, in this case, like Epic. So don't feel discouraged. Like I mentioned, I failed it before, and right now I'm working at a very reputable hospital as an analyst. So just keep that in mind. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like below and subscribe. I'm gonna keep rolling out these videos. The reason I haven't posted in 2 weeks was I actually traveled to Italy for the first time last week, and I got back, so I had a lot of work that I had to do and just couldn't upload this week. So finally uploading today. I don't know when you'll see this, but yeah, thank you guys for stopping by. Any other questions, feel free to leave it down below. I will get back to you. Thank you guys.